Hi, on my to-do list is something about Tuxboot. Let's have a look at that particular application because it's on our repo, and sometimes people ask me questions about tutorials, and when I don't have the time, I'll just go to my to-do list and put it on there, and then it gets well, how do you say that in English? It gets at the bottom of the list. Basically, it gets everything every day. There's more and more to do, more what ifs of my own, more what ifs of other people's. So anyway, it's on the to-do list, and then at some point in time, let's have a look. Sudo pacman -s tux something. So we have it. It's on our repo. There is Tuxboot and there's Tuxboot Git. Okay, let's do an analysis first. So what's the difference? The one is 0.1 and the other one is 0.8. Okay. In kilobytes it does mean a thing, right? It doesn't really mean a thing. 251 kilobytes, a tool that helps you create a bootable live USB drive for Clonezilla Live and so on, GParted Live, Tux2 Live. Okay, guys, we have Mintstick. This is a tool for Linux Mint. It has been working for 4 years without interrupting. Well, sometimes on Python update, right? Because it depends on Python. But for the rest, it just burns all the ISOs. Okay, that said, we want to focus on Tuxboot. So these versions are the same. Okay, I'm just gonna go for number 1. I don't know. There will be a difference between a Git version and the other. So it relies on Qt4. That's interesting to know, or Qt4. And voila, let's launch it. Is it possible to launch it here? Tux. Oh yeah, tool for creating live USB drives. Dumb probably. And now we launch up. No, look at that. So Clonezilla Live Stable. Clonezilla Live Testing. What's Clonezilla, Eric? I hear already the questions. It's like being in the class. And you say, okay, everybody looks at me. What? What's that? Clonezilla. Clonezilla is interesting and is what we got to really tell to a system, I have SSD 1 and SSD 2, move every bit from there to there. That's Clonezilla. Partitioning and disk imaging cloning system. And you know what? Did Eric Dubois make any tutorials about Clonezilla? And probably YouTube with it. And then what's Clonezilla? Eric Dubois, voila. Moving all data from 1 terabyte SSD to 2 terabyte SSD. And yes, we have great chocolate in Belgium. As you see here, Côte d'Or is very good indeed. I can recommend it. Belgian products. And another ad. Well, yeah, it's actually the same company that makes Philadelphia. You wouldn't think it, the same company, chocolate and that. Skip trial. All right, so this is a video where you say we're going to have 2 SSDs and from 1 SSD to the other we move everything. So that's a great concept, right? Instead of really starting from scratch again, you say I'm gonna move everything bit by bit, but then from a smaller SSD to a bigger SSD. All right, now you know what Clonezilla is. What else? GParted Live Stable. GParted, you know, or should know that. And that's a tool to have a look at your system. The hard disk or an SSD has, or an NVMe these days, has virtual pieces. And they call it partitions. Okay, so this is one big chunk, one partition. But you can have a home partition and so on. So it analyzes, it repairs, it can resize, and it can do all kinds of things with your hard disk and the partitions on it, remove it, etc. So that's GParted. So this is an ISO that's coming from somewhere. So all these links, we just hope that they are working. So you can actually download it yourself. Instead of using Tuxboot, you go here, you download it, and oh, there's an interesting one for me anyway. GParted live on USB. So that's something I would do because I don't buy any DVD burners anymore, right? Everything goes these days, ISOs, all in USB. But I do have then 40 USBs. 30 ISOs, right? ArcoLinux. So that's that. What else? Durable live stable. I don't know what it is. Durable live stable. Let's have a look. If they say long and out down durable org, what's that? Let's see. The same look anyway, same design here. And what is this durable? Please tell us. Diskless remote boot in Linux. Okay, never done that. Okay, and what else? Cloud boot. Oh, there's a link here. Better use the link. And yeah, sure, why not? Cloudboot.org. What's this? Look and find me. Oh my god, don't click there. Okay. And Tux to live. Tux to live. That was probably the wrong URL that I used there. Some typo and woof, you send to spam. I accept. Thank God this is a VirtualBox. What's this? All right. It's toolkit to build your Linux live environment from what you installed in hard disk and easy to come. Yeah. You can dream on, but I don't think that's gonna be working on ArcoLinux. I read again, and then you can hope for it. Is a toolkit to build your Linux live environment from what you installed in hard disk, and it's easy to customize and configure. Yeah, nothing is easy. Always have to learn. So, stable, current, update, pre-download, show all drives. Now I'm not gonna download anything since this is a virtual machine. USB can't go in there anyway. So pre-download it, select whatever you have downloaded already, and burn it. Now, like I said, you can go to the website, you have an ISO, you go to USB, and you just pop in the ISO, go to the ISO, you've downloaded it, click up, it's in there, then USB, it shows up and right, and done. So this is the all-in-one kind of thing. Go get me the last of these guys. This is maybe something interesting. I don't know if you are looking for this, but voila, this is your Tuxboot. You can try it out and see if you like it. All right, cheers.